In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me. It's Kenny Stubblefield. Listen, we decided to go just a little bit early today. This game's almost over. There is about a minute left in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies are down 128-109 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's the second night of back-to-back games, and so the second night of back-to-back post-game bounces. And yesterday, I was able to somehow bring Chris Ingram on to the post-game bounce. And Chris Ingram is just, if you don't know Chris Ingram, you've got to watch the No Bluffing podcast at 5 p.m. on Mondays. He's fantastic. The guy just is, he knows ball, he knows Memphis, he gets it, and he joined the post-game bounce for the first time in the history of the post-game bounce he was on. And so tonight, I just need to let y'all know I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I was at a volleyball gym all day. My daughter plays club volleyball, and she had a tournament today, and I was at the gym all day, and I'm exhausted. And I said, you know what? I really don't want to do the post-game bounce tonight. But there's only one person that could have brought me off the couch. There's only one person that could have made all this worthwhile. There's only one person who has just emerged from the snow, the lack of electricity. He's got the internet back. His beard is bigger than ever. And I'll bring him back to you today for the first time in about a week and a half. Luke Hatmaker's back, baby.
Go!
You're back, man.
Oh man, I'm psyched.
I thought you fell off the face of the earth, bro. Like I didn't know where you were.
Man, it felt like I was on the Oregon Trail.
Are you good? Did you die of dysentery?
Worse. I don't want to tell you. We don't have to talk about the toilet issues we were dealing with, but I'm back, man. I'm back.
Dude.
I got power.
Yes.
I'm great. And the Grizzlies are playing like this now, apparently.
Yeah, they're playing young boys tonight.
Apparently.
They're playing young boys. Listen, I just want to know, like, you lost electricity for like the better part of a week, and you've survived
6 hours.
Yeah. So King, who was that history teacher? You miss King Meeks, haven't you? Be honest.
I missed him so much. All that's missing is my little like padded elbows if I had a jacket on.
You need a pipe and those little elbow patches.
Wait. I don't have any of those props within arm's reach. I was looking.
Why did I not know that if there's anybody at Bluff City Media that would have all of the things that I just described, it would be you. Like, this is what you do.
I've got all
You're
of
an
them, and I
actor.
can't reach them.
You're an
I do.
actor. You're a stage actor. You have all this stuff.
I have all this stuff and more. And let me tell you, it all got a shout out Heineken, 0% alcohol, no free shout. I did so much let me tell you, with no power, no Grizzlies basketball. I had to be very selective with what I was doing. I played games. I read books.
Oh my gosh. Do you feel more centered now? Like back in what like the old days used to be? Do you feel like there's a level of like calm and peace to your life that you didn't have prior?
No. I came back and shit had hit the fan everywhere. Catherine O'Hara died. Like shit's gone to crazy.
It's gone crazy, bro.
I was like,
we're killing folks in Minnesota.
I know.
We're arresting newspaper people. We're arresting journalists now. It's like, dude, Luke Hatmaker goes off grid for a week and shit goes sideways in America.
Hey, at least the Muppets are coming back, right?
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
nice.
Nice. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, I will say this: as much as things changed while you were gone, while you were back in the, in the olden days without power, without electricity, there's some things that remain the same, and that's that the Grizzlies are still losing games.
Yup. I do feel like the last game I watched was – that's how long I've been without power. I know it's not true, but I do feel like the last game I watched was the freaking London game. And we were – everybody played that game and we won. And now – I mean, I wish I had like a tank I could have just driven in here because it's like – That's what I saw tonight, and it's fine. That's not, but in a good way, like Grizzlies are losing, but it's not all bad.
No, it's definitely not all bad. I will say last night pissed me off. And Chris and I got into it a little bit, and I think that I was angry because I feel like I think it's okay to say that this Grizzlies team is tanking. And tanking might be the wrong word, that they don't want to use that word. They don't want to use the word tank, but I think what they're doing is they're massaging losses out of wins. Like they are doing whatever they can to get losses in games where they're up by 20. Like that's kind of from the wash, rinse, repeat cycle of the Memphis Grizzlies since the beginning of 2026. But there's a part of me, is just as kind of a basketball purist, I'm like, Luke, I need to see some ethical massaging losses out of wins. Like I want to see it done ethically. I want to see it done in a way that still makes me think as a fan of this team that like you're not okay and content with just like bullshitting games off and like actively trying to lose like in really egregious ways. And I just get frustrated with this team because I don't feel like I don't get frustrated with the players. I don't get frustrated with the way they play. I get frustrated with top down. I get frustrated with the front office. This is now 3 straight years of this. This is 3 straight seasons that we've had to, let's just get to the end of the season so we can worry about the draft. We are closer to the Washington Wizards franchise than we are to the Oklahoma City franchise. Like, and I don't like that because that wasn't the way it was a couple of years ago. Tonight, it feels like a little bit of hope has come back for me. And I'll tell you why. They played a bunch of young dudes, and these young dudes had grit in their ass, and they fought. Like, they were severely outnumbered tonight. They ended up losing this game 131-114. But if you had told me that this game would have been a 30-point loss, I'd have been like, yeah, with the guys we're playing against a 2-time Western Conference representative or Western Conference finalist in the playoffs, I would have told you, like, yeah, this is going to be an ass kicking to the highest order. But they fought, man. They fought. They played like what we want them to play like.
You're talking about, so we could talk about, we'll talk about the youth involved later, but like the you said they played with grit in their ass, and I like the down, but they were just there were multiple times where it's like they close this to single digits. Granted, it would be like they were only down by like 9, but they would close it. And it's like, well, shoot, they don't really need to be closing the gap, but they did it every time. And it's just like, I don't know, you it's gumption. You like to see that, like, you know, like the reason that people love Rocky in the first Rocky movie is because he gets his ass kicked and he just keeps coming and he keeps coming and he keeps coming. It's like, I don't care if they're getting their ass beat by 30 and if they just keep getting knocked down by Ant Edwards or Nods Reed, who I think let me look at my watch. Yeah, I think he just made another 3. I don't care if that's happening, you know, as long as they keep standing up and they keep fighting. It's like you said, last night looked like Apollo Creed at the beginning of Rocky 4, excuse me, when he dies, when he gets punched so hard that he dies. Sorry.
Wow. I was thinking it looked like Rocky Balboa in Rocky 3. Yes. After he lost to Clubber Lang, or like when he was about to fight Clubber Lang, a dude who comes up from the trenches.
Yep.
And Rocky's the champion. He's the greatest heavyweight. He's the best in the world, and he's living in this new mansion. He's got this badass new car. He's got these mink coats that he's wearing. Adrian's walking around in like these fancy, looking great, right? Like he's got these fancy dancy robots that are walking around, handing him drinks and stuff. And he's supposed to fight Clubber Lang and gets his ass kicked. Right. And you're just like, bro. And what did Apollo have to do? He had to take him to the trenches, baby, and get him back to where he needed to be. He needed to reawaken the dog in him.
Eye of the tiger,
right? And
they had the eye of the tiger tonight.
They lost this game. But man, I loved the intensity and the fight that I saw out of this team tonight. And guess who it came from? It came from the young guys. It was a very clear, obviously, Jaren, who's been extremely dependable in terms of showing up and suiting up and playing games this year. Even in the last couple of years, he's been the main guy. He was out with a quad contusion. John Conchar was out with a hangnail.
It's made up. Whatever it is, it was made up. I was made up. I was made up.
So of course, like the vets that you have Jock Landell starting. You have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope coming off the bench. You have and that's about it in terms of vets.
Here's the age. Jalen Wells 22, Cedric Coward 23, Cam Spencer 25, Vince Williams Jr. 25, Gigi Jackson 21, and Javon Small 23, Omax 23. These dudes are young, dude.
Yeah.
Youngins. That's the youngs.
That's the youngins on this team,
youngins,
right?
Like those are babies.
And so tonight it felt like it was hey, you know what? And Isolo even commented about it before the game. This is a chance to go, right? This is their chance to see what they can do. And we got some welcome news before the game, and I want to talk about his first appearance in a Memphis Grizzlies uniform in the regular season. Ty Jerome played tonight on a heavy minutes restriction. But what were your thoughts on Ty Jerome? Yeah, what were your thoughts on Ty Jerome?
Well, so first thought was that he looks like a combination. If Santi and Cam Spencer had a baby, I feel like it would look like. That was my first thought. Second thought was it's just nice to see. Well, I mean, 20 points, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Pretty
efficient, right?
That's what I want to see. Like if you're going to be on a minutes restriction, and I get it. Trust me. Like I would have probably texted you and been like, hey man, sorry, power's out again for another week. I can't do the peak push. If he got hurt, I would have been like, I'm out. Sorry. Put me back in. I'm going back in the dark. But he looked good. And you know what? If he can be that efficient and just like not only like be that efficient, but like pass the eye test, like visually he was just driving to the basket, fearless. And that's why we signed him. And that's what Cleveland is missing that kind of fearlessness guy coming off the bench for them. They're missing that. And I don't know. I was very much like, good to see good to see him lead the charge. You know, good example for these young guys too. I mean, I didn't say how old he is, but I mean, is he?
He's young, right? Like he's pretty young. Let me see.
Probably gonna make me upset, isn't it?
He is 28 years old, so he's getting old.
Not as upset as I thought.
Not as old as I thought he would be. No. But no, like Ty Jerome is one of those guys, and Brevin spoke about it pretty well in the game, and we've talked about it all over this broadcast, or all over this network since they signed him. What Ty Jerome is a guy who he's not going to wow you with his athleticism. He's not going to wow you with his ability to like break folks down off the dribble, but he is a fantastic shot creator.
Yeah.
And then a team that struggles in the half court, Ty Jerome that's where he thrives. And he has, like, I think the numbers bear it out, and I don't have them sitting right here in front of me. He is one of the most elite float game guys in the entire NBA. I think he led the league last year in floaters in the paint, which is such a key shot in this type of offense that the Grizzlies run. And in this day and age of the NBA, you have to have somebody who can make shots on off balance shots on either foot, in the floater in the paint, those mid-range little joints. He's really good at that. And you even saw it tonight. I mean, like, I suspect he's probably been working out and playing, getting on the floor in practice for a minute, because you don't come out and shoot the way that he did without having, gotten some kind of rhythm back to your game.
Yeah.
But playing the NBA games for the first time in a long time, I was impressed with what I saw out of him. I mean, we're talking 20 points in 20 minutes, 6 of 12 from the floor. So he shot 50%, 2 of 7 from the 3-point line, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 6 assists, 1 rebound, and 2 turnovers, 1 steal, and just had his fingerprints over the entirety of the game, and kind of gives you a glimpse of what he can provide the Grizzlies moving forward once they have their guys, locked in and ready to go with whoever those guys are.
I mean, absolutely. Like, that's – I mean, I wasn't even paying attention to how he was affecting the game elsewhere. Like, 6 assists and a steal? Like, that's not –
yeah.
Not too shabby for a guy that, like, first game back in how long? I mean, quote unquote, first game back. It's like you said, it's didn't look like a guy who was stepping on a basketball court doing this for the first time. It's like you said, this
clearly.
Yeah. I mean, if it was, God, I want what he's having, because that was great.
I mean, first game all year, right? Like, they started playing early October, and he hasn't played the entire season yet. So we're talking October, November, December, January. We're talking 3 or 4 months of not playing ball, a lot of games that he's missed. And so it was really good. I liked what I saw. I liked what it showed me a little bit about, like, what potentially this roster could look like especially with the second unit, being led by Ty Jerome on ball, which you've seen it. You saw it even tonight. You saw it last year with him. What a good on ball guy he is. And how it frees up dudes like Cam Spencer to be off ball and not have to run everything by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really works. I was impressed by what I saw.
No doubt. I mean, like, you're talking about, like, what we saw in this game essentially was him operating the entire, in a vacuum, is the entire second unit of this team, said Cedric Coward.
It's a great point. It's
right?
A great point.
It's like all these guys, Jock, Jalen, Vince. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's 3 of the other 4. Those guys are your bench guys, probably.
Yeah. And I would suspect that Jalen Wells will probably be a bench guy moving forward, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's probably where he fits.
So we're talking about, outside of Cedric Coward, the only real starter for this team was out there is Cedric Coward. The rest of them are bench unit guys, and they fought hard, man. They played well. They looked good together. It was an impressive showing by Ty Jerome. I want to say shout out to all the commenters that are in here. Everybody who's in the comment section, you guys are awesome. I'm paying attention to what you're saying. And y'all are both, I think we're all in agreement with each other. DJ says, Ty Jerome is exactly what we needed as a secondary ball handler and scorer off the bench, as well as leading the unit. Phenomenal stuff, man. He's great. Let me see what else is saying. Oh, David Owens, I agree with you, man. Seeing Todd play like that further drives home our anguish and thinking about how great this team would be if we were healthy. Oh, this team. If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, what's that phrase? Like, I
heard
wish
ifs and ands were pots and pans, there'd be no need for tinkers.
I like that.
But I don't know. Tinkers,
like that.
That's an Irish thing.
I like that. But yeah, I thought a fantastic game by Ty Jerome. Wouldn't surprise me if they shelved him for the rest of the year.
You're like, good job, man.
Hey.
Good job.
Hey, buddy, you're too good. Stop. Sit down.
You're like, hey, man, hey.
Oh, so funny.
Tanking.
we are massaging losses from wins. Stop doing this.
Okay, so he's talking about this reminded me, this iteration of the team, all these kids, the Utes and Ty Jerome. Here's what went through my head. I thought of like Ty Jerome and the Chipmunks, Ty Jerome and the Grizzmonks, like that's where like Cedric, Jalen, Kim Spencer, or like Max Prosper, Kim Spencer, like it just or DuckTales, like
DuckTales. That's a DuckTales song, right?
Yeah. It reminded me of like all the young guys, like, hey, yeah, we're having fun, yeah, let's hustle, yeah, woo, and then there would be like KCP or Ty Jerome leading the charge, and Ty Jerome playing good and KCP getting teed up.
Yeah.
Oh, like, God. Bruh, stop. Bruh, what are you doing?
I wanted this is gonna be a short episode tonight because, like I said, I gotta be up early tomorrow and I'm exhausted. So we're gonna make this a quick one. But last topic I want to discuss with you is the young guys.
Yes.
And obviously they got a bunch of minutes tonight. I guess normal minutes that they normally get. He played. So what's interesting about the box score, if you look at it, the minutes distribution, it's everybody got 20 minutes, right? Like if you played 20 minutes. So
Classic.
it wasn't like Cedric Coward or Gigi Jackson or Cam Spencer got any more minutes than they usually do, but everybody got a lot more minutes. But it seemed clear, obviously, with everybody that was out tonight, it looked like, you saw a lot more playing with the young guys. And I specifically want to ask you, and it's been so funny. I was paying attention to the comment section. There are certain people that are sometimes really cool when they come in the comment section and then sometimes just blow up. And they start going nuts and just tweet. Like, it's like, I think they might be about 4 ahead of me on these right here while they're in here doing their thing.
One per quarter.
Yeah, let's ration this thing out. But our good friend, Powderhorn up in Colorado, he says, Gigi is not your savior, dummies. He says, playing Gigi more minutes will not change the outcome of any game. So stop complaining about his minutes.
How many minutes did he play?
He played
28. He played the most.
He played the most.
I won't complain, but that's more than I thought.
Stop complaining about his minutes. Gigi is not your savior. Let me ask you this, Luke. As you've watched, I know it's been a minute since you've watched the Grizzlies. It's been about a week since you've been able to watch them. Was there any thought in your mind that Gigi Jackson Jr. was your savior for the Memphis Grizzlies?
So,
we lost you
for 127 hours, and you lost me.
Your audio
went
went out.
Power again.
No, you're back. You're back.
I lost. I was like, great, my power's gone again. No, I said savior's interesting because I was without power for 127 hours. And there's that movie 127 Hours where James Franco cut his arm off and drank his own pee. And I didn't do that. But at the end of that movie, after he's drank his own pee and cut his arm off and he comes out and he sees people.
Yeah.
I did feel like that watching Gigi Jackson tonight. I'm not going to lie.
That's a great dude.
By
the way, I read that book.
Me too.
I read the book before I saw the James Franco. It's a good book, man.
Good
really
book, man.
Book.
Makes me feel like a little bitch.
Well, I'll say this. Like, it's really cool to read the dude's story and how he fought through it. But then you go and listen to other people that talk about like the bullshit mistakes he made and the amateur hour shit that he was doing, like to be put in the position he was put in. Like, shout out to you for being willing to cut your arm off.
Shoot.
But how about you take a cell phone with you? Like, how about you?
You know, hey, let's not even get to the point where we have to cut our arm off.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Anyway, that's neither.
Or drink your own pee.
Or drink your own urine. It takes a lot.
I get that you can, but I don't want to.
All right. We went off.
We went off the rails. What were we talking about?
We went off the rails there. We're talking about Gigi Jackson drinking.
What was
urine.
the question?
We're talking about Gigi drinking his own pee.
Yes. He is not my savior, but you know, like he might end up being the savior for a Grizzlies season, just in terms of watchability and fun. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what are you looking for, man? If you look, you know.
I'll say this about Gigi. Nobody's thinking Gigi's going to be the savior of this franchise or even this season, if you will. But one of the things that's so interesting to me about like with the Grizzlies and Grizzlies fans and the front office folks, you can tell for multiple years they have been desperately searching for a high level quality shooting forward, small forward, three that can defend, that can shoot, that can be athletic, can do those things. They've been looking for him. You've seen it in the moves that they tried to make, even going after OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges or even
Chandler Parsons,
freaking Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy Butler, they went after Jimmy Butler. Like this is what this team has been going after. That's who they've been targeting. Dorian Finney-Smith, they went after him. And I guess my big question is like with the emergence of Gigi Jackson this season and the flashes that he's showing, the repeatability of the things that he's doing, the fact that it's not that he's just scoring the ball, it's that he's playing really tough defense. It's that he's working within the functions of this offense. He understands now as he's matured in his 21 years of age that he's got to play within a system, play within a role, and allow his natural athleticism to take over games. What if Gigi Jackson is the guy they've been looking for? They just needed to give him a chance to grow.
It's like when bringing it back to Rocky, it's like when Adrian puts glasses on and you're like, damn girl, you got what if Gigi just put glasses on and the glasses was him developing that one doesn't stick as much, but no, I agree with you. It's like,
I understand where you're going with this. I don't think it sticks as well as the other ones, but
no.
Yeah.
It's like he's been in front of us the whole time and we were just like, no.
What if Gigi is like, what if first year, second year Gigi is Adrian with the glasses on in the pet shop, and this year's Gigi Jackson
has been
when Rocky Balboa takes the glasses off of Adrian, he's like, oh, Adrian, you're beautiful.
Let's go to the zoo.
Let's go to the zoo.
Go to the zoo.
Adrian! What if this whole year we've been singing Gigi?
Gigi. If you can change, Gigi, I can change.
We all can change.
We can all change. Gigi, cut me, Mick. Mick, you gotta cut me.
I think I think Gigi's emergence, like, listen, coming into this season, there was this idea that Jalen Wells was the small forward of the future. And I think it's very clear if you are watching these games and you're not seeing the difference that Gigi Jackson's athleticism and his size and his skill set brings to the table over a Jalen Wells, who I still think is a fantastic ball player who needs to get minutes for this team. But what if the force multiplier of this team, the guy who is the one who creates so much force in someone you have to worry about, is someone like Gigi Jackson, and that's what we're seeing out of him. There's a bunch of some other people came in here and said, "Man, we're not." Someone I think King Meek said nobody said he was our savior, but playing Gigi more will help his game. That's the big thing. Like, I don't think any of us is trying to save this season. I think what my biggest complaint, Luke, has been is that there seems to be zero direction in the tank that's going on. That's the part that makes me nervous is you're actively tanking, but what are you doing? You still have these day-to-day games that you have to play. And what are you doing with these games? What data are you collecting? What are you trying to understand about your team? What are you trying to understand about what the future is? Even if your goal is to get into the 2026 NBA draft, like what if playing Gigi a lot more minutes and putting him in these high-pressure situations makes you realize, hey, when we get into this draft, like we don't necessarily need to go after a small forward. Maybe we have our small forward of the future. Maybe we can go and target a really good point guard and maybe a really good big, or maybe a better shooting guard, whatever it may be, a power forward. Like instead of a small forward, let's go get a power forward that plays in Duke blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it's that type of situation where it changes the direction of the free agent moves you make, of the trade moves you make, of the draft moves you make? Like, what if allowing Gigi to play more helps you understand what it is you need to be targeting as a franchise? That's what I want to see this team do. If you're targeting Cedric Coward as the guy to be the future, the cornerstone of your franchise, the guy who is in the fourth quarter is your guy you trust, you put the ball in his hands and you go after it, well, then let's not fucking sit him for 10 minutes in the fourth quarter and let's let him play and figure all that out. Like, that's my only frustration is I don't care if they win or lose. I could care less if they lost this game tonight. But we saw a lot out of Gigi Jackson tonight that I really, really enjoyed. Yes. And I think I count that as a win.
Yeah. So as I go into the rest of the games this season, you can tank without losing. You can tank without being losers. And the way that this team and the franchise had been looking, they were tanking like losers, like teams that had no direction, like the Wizards, like you said, like we said, like at the beginning. But like if you're tanking and losing games, yes, you can still win the
war.
The war.
You're losing battles, but you're winning wars because now you have a direction as a franchise.
Yes, you're playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers, that kind of thing.
Right. Like, you're not just thinking about the game. You're thinking about what are the next steps for this franchise? Like, where are we going here? Let's even take a hard look at Isolo. Is Isolo the guy we want to put in charge of this retooling that we want to call it? Like, is this?
And you know what? It matters because you look at and every other and all the other new coaches this season, Jordan Knott, Tiago Splitter,
right.
All the other guys seem to be doing a little bit different in their scenarios. Not that I'm saying one thing or the other, but like, is this the guy you hit your wagon to? Like out of all the new hires, maybe he's the one that's not really showing as much promise. That's a conversation for another day, but like,
right.
Take a hard look at everything as the rest of the season. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
you got to. It's because it's about the really long. It's a long race. Race.
The finish line is way down the line. It's not right now, right?
No.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Keith Fisher said this perfectly. Gigi is not making the same mistakes he made early on in the season. Got to give Isolo props for allowing him grace. 1,000%.
Yes. Yes.
I think if I'm Tomas Isolo and I'm looking at what has been a successful, I think there's two really big things that Isolo can hang his hat on to be successful. And that's that after the October 31st game when Ja had his meltdown, that it didn't go completely off the rails. They brought it back for a little bit. Maybe it was because Ja was hurt for a large portion of that, so he didn't play a whole lot of games. But the ability that the fact that didn't go off the rails, because they had it rolling for a little bit. Even was that because when Zach Edey came back, this team looked like they were moving up the standings. They were getting up there, and I think that's a win that thing didn't just like spiral out of control. The second one is Gigi. I think he has coached Gigi in a way that's unlocked what Gigi can possibly be in this league. I think those are wins.
But yeah, you might. I would slot the GG thing higher, to be perfectly honest. I think a lot, like, because what he was forecasted as, even GG, like out of the draft, like you look at promise and what he is now, and really what I mean, God, how long has he been in the league? Is this his
third season? Yeah, it's his third season. Yeah,
it's kind of a crazy journey already through 3 seasons, and this is the most unlocking we've seen. Really cool.
I mean,
been really cool.
You've got him as a young guy. He's been in this league 3 years, and he's still the youngest player on this team. Like, that's a wild stat that he's still the youngest player on this team. He's been in the league for 3 years.
That's crazy.
The first season was obviously a loss of a season. Second season, he was injured for the majority of it. Came back and struggled when he was out there, but he was coming back from a really nasty foot injury. And then this season, he came in and he said all the right things, man, like the maturity that you saw. Then I saw him in the summer league, and I was like, holy hell, he looks good. Like, he looks bigger, he looks stronger, he looks more athletic. And then he just didn't play. And I was like, I remember on Anthony's show having a conversation with him where I was like, something must have happened behind the scenes. Like, he must have in the midst of a prayer session dog cussed Isolo out or something, because like, why is this dude not playing, not getting any minutes whatsoever? And obviously he went down to the hustle, and now he's back and he's getting minutes, and almost out of a necessity. But the way that he's playing, he is absolutely establishing himself as a real rotation player, which and someone who I think needs to be a part of this starting lineup, and somebody that you're looking at as how does he fit in on the blueprint of what this next iteration of the Grizzlies looks like?
So you know? I was going to ask you, is he in it for you?
He is.
I think he is as well. I'm not. I don't think either one of us were team give up on him.
I didn't care enough. Like, I was just kind of like I was just like, I know there's been like me and Chris,
I had other guys. There were other guys I was worried about.
And me and Chris laughed about it like a lot last night, but Chris was like team start GG, and I was just like in the group chat, dude, I would just blow him up. I'd be like, dude, you're such a clown, this, that, and the third. I wouldn't say that. I like Chris too much to call him a clown, but I would just make fun of him. I would just make fun of him. And because I could just care less about GG. Like, I was just like, dude, he's just another dude, right? Like, he's one of 100 dudes that's going to come through this franchise during my time enjoying this team. Yeah. But listen, man, like, what I've seen out of him over these last few weeks, I'm like, yeah, bro, like, this dude is a guy that he's established a move. He's got that Euro step sweep through move that is almost impossible to guard.
Yep.
He's defending. He blocked Rudy Gobert at the rim tonight. He's deflecting basketballs. He's pushing the ball up the floor. He's rebounding really well. Like tonight, he only had 4 rebounds. He had 5 assists tonight. I mean, like, the dude is he's a good ball player, man. And I'm like, maybe he's the guy. Maybe he's somebody that should be on this, maybe be a part of this team for the future. I saw some people asking this question. Let me see. Tip wants to know, who do y'all think are most likely to get traded by deadline, Ja or Tripp, or will both still be Grizzlies? What do you think?
Oh man. You know what? So who is most likely to get traded?
Yeah.
Ja.
It's okay. Whoa, really?
Man, I've been without power for a week, brother. I got takes.
I'm ready to hear your takes. We're gonna wait till Monday.
I don't know
Are we holding till Monday?
He had a cryptic. I'm just saying, which one do I think has more value? I think Jaren probably has more value. I think that. Which one do I think is most likely to be traded? Is a different question. Long and short of it, though, they both might still be Grizzlies until the summer. Like that's how we kind of do business. So
I'll say this to you. I think Keith Fisher might be onto something here.
This is weird.
Tripp conveniently being hurt before the deadline. Maybe it's something there. Now, here's the thing. And I think this is the case, and I think this is widely known fact. Last year during the trade deadline, during the offseason, when all the moves were being made, the main talking point, the main pieces that were put together in a package by the Grizzlies was Jitty, BC, and Santi, right? Like those three guys. Tripp has been a part of the conversations lately. Jitty has also still been a part of the conversations. BC still hurt. Santi's been out with knee pain management. I'm wondering if there's something going on prior to the trade deadline where all these dudes are out, or maybe they're just not wanting to be played because there's something that's happening deal-wise. Because I agree with you. If there's, for me, you said, well, no, I don't agree with you. You said Ja would be the guy that would get traded before the deadline. I think if there's anybody that's going to be traded, it's going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. Because I think Jaren Jackson Jr. will somehow be a part of helping bridge the gap for a Giannis trade elsewhere, somewhere else.
In terms of facilitator, you think we play facilitator?
Yes, that's what I think.
We've got a lot of pieces necessary for facilitating that deal for a lot of other teams.
We got more pieces than I think most franchises do. We've got really tradable contracts.
All of them are traded. We got tradable big contracts and tradable small contracts. It's really, really good bit of bookkeeping we've done.
We have quite a few first-round assets. We've got quite a few. I'm just telling you, I wonder if Jaren's involved. I would suspect that maybe Memphis is more of a player in a big deal than they are just a facilitator. If Jaren's involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. You missed it yesterday. Oh, maybe you didn't miss it because your power's been on for about a day. But Wayno presented, and I mentioned this to Chris, Wayno presented a trade opportunity specifically for Giannis to come to Memphis. And it's super interesting to me because what he got me on this, because I said on the Anthony Sain show the other day, he asked me, what do you think? Is there any player you would not trade for Giannis? And I said, absolutely not. I would trade anybody and everybody for Giannis to get Giannis here to Memphis.
Yep.
And so the trade that Wayno proposed, it pissed me off at first. And then I was like, okay, I've got to take a step back. And remember, I said there's not anybody I wouldn't trade. He said, GG, KCP, Zach Edey, Santi Aldama, and 4 first-rounders for Giannis. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Well, then that means you keep Jaren and Ja.
Yep, and it's a top 4 guy in the league. Giannis, top 5 guy in the league. I think no matter how you cut it, and you keep Cedric. You get Cedric in that deal, right?
Yeah, Cedric stays. Yeah,
and Jalen also stays.
I'm okay with that.
And Cam, and my boy Cam. That's really all.
Cam.
That's
right.
Who's Cam is staying? We're good.
Yeah.
I don't like losing Edey.
I don't either. That's what made me mad. I was like, no way, dude. Zach Edey could end up being one of the best centers in the game in a couple of years if he's healthy. If his foot can get healthy, he might be one of the best in the game.
Man, I could not agree with you 100% more, but One of my favorite players to ever play the game is Bill Walton, and you would talk about a big whose foot bothered him. I see ghosts of that a lot, and so it really worries me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, who is he? Is he? I don't know. He's not injury prone. I just get worried about a big guy who hurts his feet.
Oh no, Shams just dropped a trade.
No, you shitting me.
I hate this. Oh no, I don't hate this. Because I think DeAndre Hunter's really good. The Cleveland Cavaliers are trading DeAndre Hunter to the Sacramento Kings for Dennis Schroeder and Keon Ellis.
Wait, Keon Ellis is going to the Cavs?
Yep.
Keon Ellis is good. He's a good ball player.
He's a good ball player.
Wait, so Schroeder and Ellis and Hunt. What
Hunter,
are the Kings doing?
DeAndre Hunter goes to the Kings.
Oh, man, who did he piss off in Cleveland?
I like DeAndre Hunter with the Cavaliers. I thought he was good.
Man, you go from Atlanta to the Cavs to
Sacramento.
Sacktown. Jesus.
But Cleveland just picked up Dennis Schroeder, a backup point guard I like Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, I like it too. He's
Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis is who is a long athletic wing who can score. Yeah.
Yep. Also tough son bitch. Those are two tough SOBs.
I like it. Listen, I don't know who's going to get traded. I don't know if anybody's going to get traded. It's getting started. I think we're waiting on. I think that there's going to be some big moves that happen after the Giannis trade happens. Once the Giannis trade happens, I think it opens the floodgates.
That's the domino. That you right. I mean, like, that's what we're waiting for, everything to fall.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want Memphis to be a part of that. I would say, honestly, if I had to put my instincts on it, like just my gut instincts on what I think is going to happen, I think the Grizzlies I think Zach Kleiman is going to use this trade deadline to try to get into get some solid position in the 26 draft. Like, I think that's what he's going to try to do. I think, and I said this yesterday, I think that if someone made an offer for Ja Morant right now, where they get a first-round draft pick in the 2026 draft, I think I think Ja's gone.
I do too. Yes.
But right now, the trade value for him is teams want Memphis to send one of their first-round draft picks with Ja for who was it? Who was the picture? Who was the trade that everybody was talking about? Oh damn! Was it an Eastern Conference team where it was like, it was Jordan Poole and who's the other guy from New Orleans? Anyway, just silly stuff. But they want a first.
They want one of ours.
They want one of our first round draft.
You don't get to piss on me and tell me it's raining. No, thank you. Thank you.
You don't get my point guard and then get one of my draft picks as well.
No, hell no. Get that out of here.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
Filthy Rich says trading Ja would be the dumbest thing we ever did. I mean, he makes $50 million a year and plays 20 games a year. I don't know if it'd be the dumbest thing we ever did. I will tell you this. I think the dumbest thing the Grizzlies could have done is extend him without him playing more games. Put a large portion of their salary cap into Ja Morant, and he plays 43% of the games.
Would have been a very bad investment.
Like, that would be more dumb than saying, you know what, bro, like, hey, thank you for all you did. You're the man. I'm glad we were able to give you a platform to sell all your shoes. But yeah, we're not extending you because you don't play.
You got to do one to get the other. It's it's math. It's math, John. Doesn't sell tickets, but it's math.
He don't sell tickets, bro. He doesn't play.
That's a good point.
He doesn't play.
You mentioned this draft specifically. Would you say this draft is I'm way more in on this draft than I am the next year's draft. Like, I would really, if you can draft pretty damn good in this year's draft and still be competitive the following year, like, I don't want to be bad for more than 2 years because I don't know how. Nobody wants to be bad for more than 2 years, but like,
yeah,
give me a 2026 first round pick. I don't know about a 2027. You know,
there are probably there's enough depth in the first round of this draft.
Yeah, I like this draft
where you could pick all the way to 18 and probably get a franchise type guy.
Yeah, this draft's good. This draft's really good.
Like, or a guy that can immediately come in and start for you. Like, I don't know if Darius Acuff Jr. is a franchise type point guard, but he's a guy that if he were to come, like whatever team he goes to, he's going to play a lot of minutes and be very effective for that team.
Yes.
He's
all-star potential based on what team he goes to, I would say.
He's slotted to go 18th in this draft. That's how deep this draft is.
It's nuts.
Right? Like, that's crazy. And he's ridiculously good. Yeah. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Darius Acuff Jr. I've seen a bunch of folks say, like, he sells jerseys. No, he doesn't, actually. He's like way down on the list in terms of jersey sales this year.
It dropped a lot.
It dropped a lot. He doesn't play basketball. Like, why would people don't care? The only thing we've done is platform him to have the number one shoe in the world. And Grizzlies don't see none of that. Filthy Rich said they paid Jaren number one option money. That's not true. They actually paid him less than that, right? Like, if they had waited, Luke, he might have gotten a supermax. That's your number one option money. That'd have been $70 million next year.
Yep.
Instead of 50.
I think shoot, you want to talk about number one option money. I think this Grizzlies team is actually in a pretty. If you ever bored anybody in the comments, go to Fanspo and look at the bookkeeping that they've done. It's pretty damn good. You're
a big fan of that kind of stuff too.
Like, I love it. I do. I really do. And they've done a really, really, really good job with their mathing.
Their mathing is definitely mathing over there.
Yes, it is.
All right. Anything else? Anybody else got anything? Y'all are. It's fun. Yeah. What you got, Luke?
Before you leave, before we leave, I know we play this Timberwolves team again in Memphis on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Man, bummer.
I'll say this, dude. Anthony Edwards is one of my favorite players to watch in the NBA.
He is.
Offensive scorers, like in terms of scoring, he's one of my favorite scorers in the NBA. I love watching him play basketball.
I love watching him play basketball. I like watching this Timberwolves team as much as I hate to admit it, but I despise watching Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert can kiss my whole ass.
I hate him. All of it. Man, and he made look like, my little, okay, first of all, I know I didn't have power, but I know that I was voted first off the island in the Royal Rumble. I know that I was ranked first eliminated. It's fine. My scrawny ass could throw Rudy Gobert over the top rope of a Royal Rumble. And I'm just like, I never thought that I could enjoy the product the team presents so much and despise Rudy Gobert as much as I do.
Yeah.
But I like this Timberwolves team, and such a good reason. It's like I'm excited we're playing them again, even though the outcome. If Jaren is still listed as doubtful with whatever it was, what is
a quad contusion?
Have they said when that quad contusion popped up?
He played last night.
So last night.
I guess last night, yeah.
Is your quad contusion is different. Ass whooping and quad contusion are different. I don't know where the quad is.
The quad's the big leg muscle at the top. The
front.
The on the side, it's like the biggest. It's like the top of your leg. It's like the big muscle. I can't.
Listen,
yeah.
I don't need to show you my legs for you to know that there aren't muscles on them. They are chicken.
I know you got big quads. Don't.
Bruh,
you squat 400.
No.
I know.
This is my leg. This is a real photograph of my leg right here. That's it.
Is that your prosthetic?
It's a hat maker thing, man. It's a hat maker. My daddy was in the Marine Corps, did 3 tours, Desert Shield, Desert Storm, fit as all get out. Chicken legs, little bitty chicken legs. We just can't keep it. We can't keep the meat on them, brother. We can't do it.
Listen, I wish I could give you some of I was about to say something super pause worthy, so I held back. That was going to be egregious because I'm the kind of guy you saw it coming. I think everybody saw that coming. That train's
Like,
going,
whoa.
boy. I'm the kind of guy that if I think about eating a cookie, I put on 15 pounds. Like that's kind of how my body works.
You see, I'm lucky. Like it's gonna catch up to me at some point, and I'm either gonna die young or gain a lot of weight really quick. Actually, I've already made it past young. I'm just gonna gain at some point. I'm gonna gain a lot of weight.
It's gonna hit you.
I'm gonna be like, "What happened?" And it's gonna be like, "Oh, it's because you had a bowl of Apple Jacks and
heck yeah
Oreos." That's what I'm gonna do as soon as we get done. Go to bed.
Yep, I love it. I think Javon Small almost baptized Rudy Gobert tonight. That was awesome. I like Javon Small. I like what he does, but I like it when he plays. Omax, love his energy. I love everything about his game.
Yep.
He's the most unpolished basketball player, but he is so frenetic, and I love it.
Yep.
Anyway, Grizzlies lost 131-114 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was with Jaren out, with Ja out, with Zach out, with all
Santi.
that. Santi out. They were going to lose this game, but they absolutely fought their ass off tonight. And so shout out to them. Look at Edward with he said there's 4 quad muscles. These are the 4 quad muscles. I want you to say these out loud.
Recfem vast, med vast last, vast intermedial. Wait, I just gotta say like the Beastie Boys. Recfem vast, mid vast last, vast intermedialis. You just gotta say like the Beastie Boys.
That was awesome.
I listen to Ad Rock, man. I know about the BC.
All right, let's get out of here. Shout out to everybody. We said it was going to be a quick show. We went 56 minutes. Shout out to you, Luke. You're the man. It's so good to have you back in the fold, man.
I'm ready.
Y'all get ready for Monday. Luke's emergence from the darkness, from the Stone Age. He's back, and he's got hot takes. We saved them off the show. We didn't put them on the post-game bounce. They're coming on Monday at 7:30 in the morning. Y'all come hang out with them.
And I'll have like 5 cups of coffee by then. Just be ready to be like, bop, 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 bop.
Let's get it.
It's going to be a lot.
Shout out to you. We'll see y'all back here. Tomorrow night, we got Tigers Live after the Memphis Tigers face off against somebody mid in the American Conference. I don't know. Tulane. They're playing Tulane. That's going to be a fun one.
Hey, you know who the Belmont Bruins beat today?
Who did they beat today?
Murray State, man.
Hell yeah.
Go Bruins. Go Bruins.
Belmont Bruins. Y'all got Jonathan used to play for the Tigers.
Transfer. Oh my God.
Forgot his name. Jonathan Davis Martin?
Yes.
Jonathan something.
Jonathan. Oh my gosh. I'm a bad fan.
Yeah. I'm a bad fan too. I forgot his name already. He played 1 season for the Tigers. Transferred in from a Canadian school or something.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. We got a Grizzlies to watch. We know what. Okay, here we go. Stats. I got this. Bear with me. Jonathan Jenkins.
No, Jonathan Taylor?
No,
that's not right. That's the dude from Home Alone, I think, or Full House. No, what's the
John Stamos? Jonathan Taylor. Edward's right.
It is Jonathan Taylor? Good Lord.
We're there. We're fine. We're fine.
Shout out Edward. All right. We got Tigers Live. They're playing Tulane tomorrow. Francis will be on.
Carlotta.
Yeah, I won't be on. I'll be in the gym all day again. So, but shout out to Francis. He'll be on. And then we've got Mondays. We've got Daily Grind at 7:30. We got $2 at 11 and Anthony Saint Show at 1. It'll be awesome. We're gonna have a good time. All right, we'll see y'all later. Grizzlies lost 131-114, and we got Luke Hatmaker back. That's the biggest win of them all. So we'll see y'all back here next time.